Good evening, everybody. Are we live? Good evening, good evening. Sunday, 12th of June. Welcome to Q&A with the Boss of RJH. Welcome. Sunday, 12th of June, 2022, and a Sunday evening Q&A with the Boss of RJH. It's not Sunday evening with Bob the Biker tonight. It is Sunday evening with the Boss of RJH. So welcome and good evening. Good evening. Yeah, so 2 weeks without a live stream. Absolutely shocking. Where's that gun? 2 weeks without a live stream. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. We've got some catching up to do, ladies and gents. We've got some catching up to do. So, lots to go through tonight. So, it's going to be a good one. And yeah, I've been playing around with the technology as well, so I'm hoping to share a video on my live stream. I'm hoping to bring a video into the live stream. So stay tuned. If it works, it's going to be another move forward for us. So fingers crossed. But yeah, apologies. 2 weeks without a live stream, but we have been busy across all RJH sites. I've been a bit under weather the last few days, so if I sound a bit groggy, I do apologise. And but yeah, a couple of days out of action, and things that have been going on. We started getting the trial bikes in, or did some sort of route planning, and looking at courses. We've got a new van, so lots to reveal tonight. So yeah, welcome and good evening. Sunday evening with the RJH boss rather than Bob the Biker. So RJH boss tonight, Sunday evening with Q&A session. So we want those questions coming in. Let's get that chat room too hot to handle. Congratulations to all those people that have been letting me know up and down the country about their experiences and how the channel has been helping them. It is, as always, very humbling that people, are benefiting from the channel and letting us know. Don't be shy. Let us know where you're from, how the videos have helped, how we can make more videos to help you, and so forth. So thank you very much. Also, Team RJH been very, very busy. Record-breaking tests were really, busy, and long may it continue. Maybe the fuel prices are contributing to more people wanting to get on two wheels. I'm sure that's one of the reasons. The average family car to fill up over £100 now, £2 a litre. So scary times. Two wheels is an alternative. So yeah, big well done to everybody up and down the country. A big well done and congrats to all the Team RGH and all the pupils that are coming through CBTs, tasters, CBTs, Mod 1, Mod 2s, advanced instructor, and even the trails riding now. So big well done to all of that. And we will also be maintaining the competition, the ongoing competition, and that is that if we can get 100 people watching the live stream at once, we did have a record one evening of 62 people watching the live stream at once. So we know it's possible. So if we do get to 100 viewers at once on the live stream, I've got a hole burning in my pocket. I've got a CBT to give away, or a voucher that you can give to somebody worth £199. And if we can get to those 100 viewers, I will be putting 3 questions in. First correct answers will receive the voucher. So the only way we will get to that is if you, ladies and gents, comment away in the chat room and like the video. It really, really does help. So what has everybody been getting up to? Let's have a look. Who is in? Good evening, Figol. Good evening to Figol. Now, Figol came to see us in Eccles recently, all the way from up in Scotland, and it was very nice, Figol, for you to have come and seen us. There should have been a photograph posted. There should have been. We do, and if we haven't, I do apologise. How that slipped through the net, I do not know. But I had what can I say? An RJH super van. Now this chap is not a customer of ours, as in from through the school. He's not a customer of ours through the school, but he did come and see us at the school, and his name is Figol. I'm hoping that I can get Figol, bear with me, because I'm not really, there we go, let me try, there. Let me try this. Oh, it's not very good. Do apologise, Figol. Now, see if that's come up there. Now, Figol will tell you where he's from exactly. But he came down to see me at RJH in Eccles. He was visiting friends, I think, in Bolton. Came over to see me. Pleasure to see Figol. And yeah, got a photograph. Had a quick chit chat. And he picked up his complimentary neck tube and lanyard, RJH lanyard. Always nice when viewers from the channel come and say hello. It really does mean a lot, Figol, so do appreciate it. Thank you very much. And there's the photo of my good self and yourself a couple of weeks ago now. And yeah, so let's see you again soon. So there you go. Thanks very much for that, Figol. Charles, good evening to you and welcome to the live stream. And John Little, good evening to you. Dean, welcome to the live stream. Nuts and bolts 1. Do I need new glasses? Nuts and Bolts 1. Hi Rob, been watching your videos for a very long time, very informative, so thank you. Great to hear. That's all we want. That is all we want. Good evening, AW8. Thanks for joining. Dave Statham, good evening to you. AW8, he's trying them all out. BBQ PM today. Test ride on the Ducati Street Fighter tomorrow. Very nice too. Passed your IAM test. Good man. That's what we like to hear. Passing your, yeah. Good evening to Mr. Dean Roberts. So yeah, we've been very busy, as I said. So it's been a couple of weeks. I've posted a few little videos, and I've posted probably 4 videos of the trail riding. So has everybody had a look at those? The trail riding has started, albeit in its infancy, because the bikes have just come, but we ordered them 6 months ago, 5 months ago, so they've only just come, and of course we're absolutely busy with other commitments in the business, so finding the time has been the biggest challenge with everything else that's going on. So it is very much in its infancy. But I have posted a few videos on the channel. So has anybody had a look at those videos? If not, then it's worth having a look. But I have been playing around a little bit. I might be able to get one of the videos on this live stream shortly. So do stay tuned. It is a bit of an experiment for me, but I'll be certainly giving it a go. And yes, Dean, it is good fun. The trail riding is good fun. Anyway, I've got an introduction to make tonight. So I want to introduce you to somebody tonight, because all of my bikes, all of my vehicles, I always give them a name. And the majority of them are girls. The majority of them are girls. I did have a BMW 1200 GS Adventure. It was a boy. That was Felix. But most of my bikes, currently my bike is Jemima. My last Audi, I've got a new Audi, but my last Audi was Arabella. So who I want to introduce you to is Storm. And Storm is my new Boxer. So let me just bring Storm up onto the screen. And for anybody that has been watching the live streams over the last few months, I've always wanted a Boxer. I could have gone for something similar, but I always wanted a Boxer. So I'm going to introduce you to Storm in a few minutes. So do stay tuned. I'm just going to get a picture of her. I think she is gorgeous. I think Storm is gorgeous. And I hope you do too. And I'm hoping that we have many, many years of happiness together. So Storm is here. And there she is. And Storm is my 2021 Peugeot Boxer L3H2 2.2 litre diesel, and she is a stunner. So I went down to Oxford on the train with Charlie from the booking office, and myself went down to Oxford on the train and picked her up on Thursday and drove her back. Did a bit of visiting while we were down there, but drove her back on Thursday, and she is a stunner. And we will be getting her livered up, and don't just want any old livery. I want a nice livery that is going to give her the wow factor. So if anybody in the northwest has any contacts on signage, vehicle livery specialists, then please do let me know. But that is Storm. As I say, most of my vehicles get a name, and Storm is my or the business's new boxer. So hope you like her as much as I do. Yes, Dave, we have students that will pull out on the day through anxiety, nerves, and yeah, it's not uncommon. We had a young lady a few years ago who seemed to struggle, although she came and she did her test, but the nerves got the better of her. So she went to the doctors and recommended going to the chemist, and she got these Calm. They're called Calms, and she swore by them. Put them on your tongue, couple on your tongue, whatever, and she swore by them. And it worked for her, but you just got to do the best you can. Mod 1 and Mod 2 train, it was fine, but the night before had a huge anxiety attack about the test and even riding there, so I cancelled it. Yeah, I mean, whether in that instant go into the test centre before your test just to get a feeling of the place, and see people going in and out, having a ride around the test centres, practicing on the Module 1 set, practicing on the Module 1 test facility, all these sorts of things can help. So, speak to your instructor and see what they can do. Figol, yeah, what you need to do is get in touch with Charlie, or if you send me a message, let me put the email here, info@rjhgroup.co.uk. Give us an email and I'll get Charlie to give you a call, Figol, and we'll sort something out, talk you through the different options and so on. The phone beeping away tonight. Need to put it on silence. All coming through okay. Yep, all coming through there okay. Yeah, so just give me a little email. Charlie's joining us, because let's see, if Charlie's watching, he might be coming and joining us for 5 minutes. But yeah, so I will be attempting shortly to put a video onto the live stream. So do stay tuned for that. It could be good. So whereabouts are you from, Dave? Just remind me. I'm sure I've asked you that before. I'm sure I have asked you before where you're from, but just remind me. And good evening to Lisa. Lisa has joined the house. Lisa is in the house. We have 15 people watching. Did introduce everybody to Storm, Charlie.
Have you?
Have done, yeah. Good evening to you, Sophie. So they're all coming on. I've got Charlie here because I just need to be excused for 5 minutes. I've been drinking too much water today. Been dehydrated. So, but there's Storm, and also Sophie's just joined us. Sophie, I'm experimenting. I'm going to be hopefully putting a video on the live stream of some of our trail riding. So do stay tuned. Charlie's here for 2 minutes while I just disappear. You okay, Charlie?
Yeah, I'm waiting for you to come in. Yeah. Oh, evening all. Last minute substitution this was. So this is me coming in totally unprepared. So I've got no clue what the topic's about, what's going on. But you know, last minute substitution. So 19 people watching. Excellent stuff. Can we get it to 50? How's everyone doing today? Who have we got on the chat? AW8, Darren, of course, 2 regulars. Lisa, good evening, how are you? Figol, Dave. Can you visit a test centre in a car just to watch, or do you need to be with an instructor? Dave, unfortunately that's something you're going to have to wait until we resubstitute Rob back in for him to answer for you. I don't want to give you false information. Aye, Sunday, 12th of June, 2022. The time is 8:23 p.m. and I was currently just sat downstairs with my little brother, playing some pool and watching Soccer Aid. We've had a nice, relaxed evening, and we've just ordered some treats in, which should be delivered soon. So yeah, I can't grumble. I've had a lovely Sunday evening. What's everyone else been getting up to? It's been okay weather today. The rain has held off, so hopefully all of you have been out on your bikes, racking some miles up on your bikes. But I can hear Robert coming back upstairs, so I think it's time to resubstitute Robert back in for myself. It's been a good innings for myself. I've enjoyed a couple minutes in the limelight, but I will pass you back over into the capable hands of Rob. Bye everyone. We got up to 19 views.
19.
Yeah.
Go down. Go up now to 50. Hey.
Come on, Billy.
Thanks, Charlie. There we go. Good evening to you, Darren. Welcome. Dave, yes, you can. Just don't get in the way. I had somebody in Blackburn last week, went in his own time, sat in a car up the road and actually followed a few around just to get an idea of the test routes. But yeah, not a problem. Yeah, so yeah, the trail riding. So who would like Whitney? I was down that way, Dave. I was there on Thursday. It was just outside Whitney on Thursday. In fact, I can tell you exactly where. I met some of me. Let me tell you where I was on Thursday to be precise. On Thursday, I was at Shrivenham. Shrivenham. Good evening to Stephen. So has everybody met Storm anyway? Just one last time. There's Storm. She's the new boxer that we got. And we're going to get her logoed up, livered up. Has anybody got any good specialists in sign writing, in vehicle livery in Manchester? I know Lisa found somebody in Worsley, Manchester Signage, I think, in Worsley. Does anybody know? Anybody got any contacts? Then let me know. We do want to get her livered up for promoting and some moving the bikes around, and 53 bikes, and our own garage now, so shipping the bikes around, trail bikes and stuff, but also going around to events. So we're going to get Storm livered up so she looks even more pretty than what she does now, because she is a stunner. Yes, lots, Sophie, you're right. Trail riding is a different way of riding, but you're out in the natural environment, and you can ride a bike so much differently. You need to ride a bike so much differently to what you do on the roads. It is great fun, and highly recommend it. Now, so who wants to see if I can pop a little video on? Just hope it works. If it doesn't, I will look a fool. Brilliant, Darren. First Mod 2 lesson on the road. Fantastic. I hope it goes well for you. Let's just see if I can get a video.
Recording.
So just give me a thumbs up then if you can all see the video. That's me filming. Behind Sophie and John up front. So if you can see the video, let me know. What I am doing is riding, well, we all three are riding and still braking in, still running in the Honda CRF 300Ls. This is around Bolton Rivington, and it was my second trip. Forgive the heavy breathing, but it does take a certain amount of physical aptitude, and teaching on the road, there's not really any physical, it's more mental, but riding trails is a more physical requirement. It had rained earlier in the evening, and then this is about 7:30, 8 o'clock. So some of the lanes get a little bit narrower. But this is what we're offering. We're offering trail riding. As you can see, it gets a bit narrower, a bit more challenging. Look where you're going. Don't look down. Look where you're going. As soon as you look down, that's where your target fixation starts to. Is everybody able to see this all right? Is it coming through okay? Okay, yeah, so this is a first then for me also, because this is the first time I've done a video in the live stream. So I can sort of almost talk you through some of this. Just got to remember to keep a video available. Some tricky little parts. And then a bit of mixture of going on the road and off the road. There was another one where
recording.
So this was another. We went up to the top of that's a Bolton football stadium in the distance. This is the top of Rivington. There's a Dove. It's called the Dove's Place or something like that, but it's right at the top. It's just coming back down, and it's a lot trickier than what you think. It's very, very bumpy, and it's a lot trickier than what you think. But if anybody wants to try some trail riding, we are looking at offering 3 hours for £99, and it's like a skills ability checker just to enable us. So if you go out for a full day, which is going to cost you hundreds of pounds, it just means that we're able to assess your ability and pair you with equally ability riders. And what you don't want to be doing is going into a group and going out for the day with somebody that is holding you back, or indeed intimidating your ability. We want you to be with equally skill-setted riders to get the best out of the experience. So those are all coming. Do watch this space. But as I said, these are on the Honda. This is on the Honda CRF 300s. And if you visit the channel, I have got a playlist now of trail riding videos. So there are trail riding videos that you can watch. Definitely, Stephen, it's a fantastic bike, fantastic for this purpose. If you want to come out with us for a day, then give us a bell tomorrow. Come and have a go. We will have. We've got lots. We're also looking at routes around the Wales. So we've done sort of closer to Eccles, Bolton, Rivington, Horwich, all around there. We've done over to the Peak District, Chapel Frith, Buxton. Just looking for similar sort of areas of John Milton, similar areas around the Wales. Okay, so that looks like I've found how to put a video into the live stream, which is a step forward for me. So that is a first. Hopefully more of these to come. Pleased with them. And there we are back again. So now I've done that, I could probably bring in some videos on different topics from time to time. So food for thought on future live streams. So that's a discussion about the trail riding, and that's also the introduction of Storm. Who is the newest addition? So I can only apologise about it being a late, a overdue live stream. Been 2 weeks without a live stream, but it really has been very busy. So just thinking about the live stream, I think what I'll try and do is get some footage together for discussing the new highway code rule for AW8. I think it was mentioned it before, about the giving way to pedestrians as you're turning into junctions and stuff like that. So that might be a good one to discuss on another live stream, if anybody would think that of benefit, or indeed if anybody can think of a video live stream, I could bring it in and discuss. As an example, who was it talking about filtering? John, was it talking about filtering? I could do a little video about filtering on the motorway. Bring it into the live stream. For me, I do and I don't. It just depends on. I think I've mentioned it before in some videos. I'm a better rider first thing in the morning. I'm an early bird, so I'm a lot fresher. I'm a lot more alert first thing in the morning. So I would have more tendency to filter myself in the morning. That said, a lot of drivers are not early birds, and a lot of drivers are still tired or hungover or whatever. So I think you've got to feel it. You have to feel it. Later in the evening, I tend to be a lot slower. I've slowed down a little bit because our working environment is mentally demanding. So you're mentally tired. So I tend not to do it too much in the evening. Although I do, but I tend to. So you got to feel it. You got to be in the zone and feel it. Remember though, it is a very, very dangerous. Quite happy sometimes just to sit in the traffic and I see other bikes go through and I think, yeah, what's the point? You have to really feel it. But yes, I would always use lane 2 and 3. I don't use lane 1 and 2. I don't even think about it. I just don't use lane 1 and 2. I use lane 2 and 3. And I think there tends to for me, there tends to be more people changing lanes from 1 to 2 than 2 to 3 without checking. But that's my view. You have to feel it. And, you know, it is a dangerous manoeuvre. I mean, you know, all you need is somebody to open the bloody door. You've got to be at a really controlled speed that you can stop. You need to be at a controlled speed that you can stop safely. So, you know, if you're doing 20 mile an hour, that's fast. If somebody swings open the door at 20 mile an hour, you're not going to have a great deal of time to deal with that. Sick Mouse, got Mod 1 test 29th this month, bit nervous, just question what's the most common fails for Mod 1s this year? Nerves is the most common fail contributor. Have you watched our videos? A lot of our videos will get you in the zone. But the biggest contribution for Module 1 test fails is nerves. Nerves, nerves, nerves. So, practice, 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 put the time in. And if you have an area of your Module 1 riding that you're unsure of, put a bit more time in. Get yourself positive. No filtering at junctions. Is it worth it? That's the question you've got to ask yourself. How much time are you going to make if you do it? That's the question you've got to ask yourself. We all want to get home and we all want to sit down and have tea with the family or whatever it is. So always ask yourself those questions. Now you all know that I am like a kid in a toy shop. So I am like a kid in a toy shop. So, who would like to see me? You might not. Anyway, it's a bit of fun, isn't it? Who wants a bit of... Well, it's fun to me. It tickles my fancy. It might not tickle yours. But let me just see if I can do something here. Let me just see if I can do something here. And if I can, then great. No. What it is if I can. No promises. No promises. Right. Who would like to see a video of Storm coming to a new home? Who would like to see a video of Storm arriving at her new home?
Here they come.
So this is Storm arriving at her new home. There she is.
Happy boys.
How's that? That was Storm arriving.
Here
Now,
they
how
come.
pretty is she? Or am I just being biased? How pretty is Storm? How much prettier will she be
Happy boys.
when I get her all liveried up? And you want to see how excited Charlie is? Watch Charlie. How excited is he after a 3-hour journey?
Happy boys.
How excited! Boys, and there. It doesn't take a lot to tickle me fancy,
Here they come.
but she is delicious. Just look at her move. Look at her maneuver.
Happy boys.
The beauty. Storm the beauty. So now I've got a new toy. I can put a video into the live stream. That's a good one. I'm quite impressed. Because I could, that gives me a lot of ideas. It really does give me a lot of ideas for the live stream. So we could do a module 1 on the. We could do a module 1. I can talk you through the module 1. Yeah, it's a step forward for me. That I'm really excited. Good stuff, Steve. Good to hear. That is what the videos are there for. They're there to help. They are there to help you out. So 50 minutes. We'll come up to about an hour, and then we're going to give it a rest until next week. So we'll see what we can come up with for next week on the live stream. And if there's anything particularly anybody wants me to bring in, let me know. Yeah, they're both as bad as each other, John. People hogging a lane, so unnecessary. Undertaking, so unnecessary. Boys and their toys, Sophie, boys and their toys. So, hope you've all had a pleasant 50 minutes anyway. And thanks for your company. And if you've not already, please do like the video. If you've not already, subscribe to the channel for any of you new viewers. And we'll catch up with you again next week. But we have a busy week again. Storm is having a ramp fitted. So she's having a ramp fitted to the back. And make it a bit easier for bikes to get in and out. Storm will look better with livery, graphics, and that's next. So do watch your space, and when she's had her full makeover, we will certainly be showing her off. Job done then, Sophie. If we can make you giggle, that's a job done. That's a job done, isn't it? Right, so, okay, ladies and gents, we will wish you all well. One day, Darren. One day. Thanks all for joining. And we will see you all soon. Okay, so bye. Yes, we did advanced trip, Sophie. We will bring them back. We want to do the North Coast 500. That's what we want to do. It's just getting the time. Time at the moment is precious. So much going on. Time is the biggest factor. So I'm going to leave you all to chat amongst yourselves now, ladies and gents. I will catch up with you all soon. So thanks very much. Bye for now. Bye.